So this would be the perfect end, right? I mean, it's not perfect, but I did some things in the background, so it'd feel perfect to me. But if I can't, then I guess I'll do what I was planning to do a while ago. Dexterity, Charisma, second encounter, light, knowledge. I don't know why I'm going down to up, but yeah, dexterity we can definitely do. What do I want then? We're on timeline A, so Fatalist, Herald, Harbinger, Herald, Fatalist, timeline A. Since I don't know, the battle begins in preparation. Yeah, we're gonna dog shop and yeah, probably vending machine. Police station, vending machine. We'll take schoolyard and school nurse, as is the guidelines. Again, we do have guidelines, so in case you don't know, yeah, but not that I'm following them too closely. This is not a challenge, but it's what I chose to do. So if we're going to use the dog shop to try and get a steak knife, I might as well illegal then. Because I don't want to even, well, I mean, the chainsaw is just going to be good no matter what, but I'm not going to be able to get fuel. But well, if I buy a steak knife, let me lean back. That's going to be a lot of funds regardless, so yeah, let's stick with hardware shop just in case I need to do a certain thing, because that also allows me to grab a certain something if I need it. On the meanwhile, I might as well use it just so that I forget a spell. But then after oh, never mind. There was only a 1. Well, it depends. It's random, so I couldn't know that. But I thought I'd get at least 1 before selling the notes. But it's fine. If nothing else, we can forget about it. Again, we can't use spells during this. Is the thought process. So we might as well forget them. So I have effectively 14 reason. And let's go. So immediately into painting. I couldn't have known that. So now, the only thing I can do with the hardware shop is the one thing I was thinking of. I do get a light, but I would like a weapon. No, I did not get a weapon. Because otherwise I have to punch and kick with Aiko. I also have to remember not to fight the boss here, because I accidentally did that once. Herald. Let's risk Doom. Yeah. Well, it rolled nice 10 roll, by the way. Yeah, we'll just keep going on. At least I get a light source, but I really need I would really like a weapon, but it seems like I'm not going to get it. I could choose to run again, but assuming I get 6, I'm gonna be taking 6 stamina, 6 reason. I mean, I might as well take some damage. This is oof. And with Aiko, we have the benefit of 4 kicks, so you know what? We'll just go with it. So, as expected, this is probably going to take me at least -6 all unless I get a bunch of misses, but yeah, let's get out of here. Again, we can tank the hits. It's not like we're working on Scars and or Parasite backstory, but that is damage I took a lot of. Without a weapon. Even with the weapon, I probably would have still taken -6 all, maybe like -5 with the steak knife, but I made my decision. I will stick by it. Yeah, we'll keep following, but we have to leave her because it's not gonna. I can't fight this boss with no weapons. I'm not gonna do that. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna end up dying. So unless I pick up a weapon somewhere else, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So we'll end this mystery. Oof. Do I want to lose more? Will I even be able to? No. Demon Mask would be really helpful right now, but yeah, we don't have it, so I'm running. But 16 Doom on my first mystery is not too bad, but I would like it to be a little lower. But it's as good as I could have gotten without really dying. Yeah, we're not gonna take that injury, so we're just gonna take the Doom. And one more investigation, quote-unquote. But we got the -Doom one. Unless we get Vigil, then it won't matter, because I'm going to run into a bunch of encounters and events in the mansion again. So price increase and less efficient rests. That really sucks, because I still need to buy a steak knife. Which means it's going to cost me more than four funds. It's been a long time since I used steak knife. Did you know? Yeah, it should be 4 funds, and hopefully we're in a town mystery. Okay, well, we are in a town. We are investigating in town. I shouldn't call them town mysteries and out-of-town mysteries, because technically you're still in town for things like Vigil and stuff. So, that said, I am going to just risk all of these curses. We need to get rid of that, and let's visit the dog shop. We can also go for a brick, but if we don't, then we'll visit the vending machine after this to get a brick. Because, yeah, that's the next best dexterity weapon. If I could buy something as well, not really. +1 dexterity until the end of the mystery. Do I have Takushi-san? I don't think so. Also, the Dolmetron was my second encounter, right? So, yeah, this is, I'd rather keep my funds, because getting pickpocketed into out of funds is, I'm pretty sure, on average, if we're looking at consistency, which is what I usually try to look at, barring my RNG plays, but that's a whole other argument. You're gonna lose more resources when you get run into out of funds than not. But as I said before, you can probably make FND plays. So, hey, I have the strength. Nice 7 roll, but this doesn't really do it, unless it does now, but it's been a while since I got bloated, because the only other source, aside from randomly getting curses, is the bloated teacher when he dives underwater, so... I guess at this point I shouldn't be taking luck checks, knowing my own luck. I know that's a personal thing, but... I mean, look at the rolls I get. I know that was a 5 roll, but I'm Aiko right now, so does that really help me? In the meanwhile... Yeah, so brick is a consistent, so as opposed to 4 kicks or a kick 90-80, this is guaranteed. And I could also add something at the end here, which is nice, but you know what? Actually, that might be all I can do. I can Desperation next turn, so you know what? I should be able to kill next turn. Okay, not really. I could throw the flashlight or the compass, but I'm not going to do that. So, unless I can get something else... I probably have to gamble. Yeah, Brick's main thing is that it has a... I mean, its 70 chance to hit isn't low, and yes, this enemy has 30 power, but... there are other weapons that have, I think, a little more. If not, if I'm wrong, correct me, but... Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'd have to gamble, and I don't feel like gambling, so... Yeah. We're gonna brace into this, because I still want to kill this enemy. And then we should be okay. Well, unless I die to stamina in a hot moment, but that's... We'll save that for when that happens. This should be 12 damage? Yeah. So, just a little... If I took this mystery first, or if I ran into Bark Woman during my... During my first mystery, they would have been fine. But it wasn't. We have to lose reason here. I can't risk the stamina with the threat level increasing the penalties gained. In the meanwhile, while I let Shiro-san die here, I have been experimenting with what I'm planning to do for the next 2 weeks, among more World of Horror challenges, because I've had a bunch queued up, let's just say, because the series took longer than I thought. But to keep talking about more relevant things, hold on. Dexterity, hot bath, I mean, we're not on Goizo, so this would allow us to do quote-unquote efficient rest, but I'd rather take that. And then we'll take strength. No, let's heal stamina. Because the dexterity increase I got is just as good, so... Meanwhile, down in Herald, yeah, so rioters and then pain... I should have actually grabbed the painkillers immediately, knowing what I know now, but... so, let's go. Household Hell. Yeah, let's do this. How much Doom? 2? Yeah. Was it 1 without that effect, or am I just making mistakes everywhere? Anywho, moving on, or moving back to the other topic. So, yeah, you'll see what I mean in probably, like, if not next week, then the week after next, which is as we get closer to Valentine's, but... Again, we'll see. What's my other next threat level location? Village. Okay, so as long as we don't get Bulletin, we should be moderately okay, but... I do need one more funds. I think I would like to smoke a pack of cigarettes. But, yeah. So 60 accuracy on top. I mean, if I hit it, it's nice. So, and I don't. So, I do get a branch out of this, but that doesn't really help me. Yeah, so, I mean, nothing really happened this encounter. I just lost 4 stamina for an event. I did get a branch, which will help with the damage boost and the HP increases as mysteries go on. But, yeah, it's, I still might die to stamina here. I've already, like, healed so much stamina, so goes to show. Hey, dexterity success. It rolled a 2, so, again, stats, they do matter, but they don't matter. Gosh dang it. Give me the no, that's, why do I think that's the, why would checking out the sewing kit not giving you the sewing kit? Or why would the left one give you... Okay. It's nice to have a lot of reason healing, but... Yeah, also, I mean, I do have Book of Gore, but... Again, we're doing the guidelines, so let's do that. And heal stamina again. While taking discipline, so because it seems like this particular run is pounding my stamina. So... We are actually going... well... Actually, no, we might run into Rumu Ghost, so you know what? Even though we're probably going to die when we run into her, yeah. So, just as I said, so with this, since now we can actually do what I was talking about last thing, except it doesn't work because, yeah, I guess it doesn't work. Never mind, I didn't know that. So not only does it... I mean, if it was working... Okay, well, at least we can run, but out of curiosity, let's play around with what we have here. So we can brace into a not fun. But yeah, theoretically we should be able to do this, but the fact that you can't even do this... this is not a dig at Panstaz, this is just the truth of the matter. We can do this, but what does that really get me, aside from being able to do this? But since Rumu Ghost does -2 all, I don't know, man. I could have thrown the branch and stuff, but 24 HP. Granted, normally Rumu Ghost actually, no. What is... This is because, there's been talk about Rumu Ghost, and I go both ways. Sometimes she's easy, sometimes she's not. I'm sure there's more than a few times when I've run into her and she just dies. But I don't know. I don't know. So, if anyone has strats, feel free to let me know. But that's definitely going in the thumbnail because it's not actually clickbait. I'm actually interested. But, and if you're watching this video, you probably have already seen the thumbnail. So it's not. To those listening at this point in time, anyone who wants to clip this for whatever reason, even though that would be really weird. Oh, nice. We're also in Vigil as well, as I just said earlier. But if you so starting from right now, yes, I'm not taking a dig at any side that says, oh, Rumu Ghost is hard, oh, Rumu Ghost is easy. It's, it depends, and I guess in my particular situation, since I'm doing all these weird challenges, and that's not an excuse for some people, because there's certain people who play challenges in this game as well on their own time. You just don't see them putting it on stream or YouTube and things like that. But, yeah, when I'm doing completely crazy things, that makes me use builds that are not quite accustomed to ghost encounters. Granted, no, well, we'll leave it at that. So, clip over. Or you could just take whatever you want, but I also did not fill my empty bottle. So things like this, I admit I am not doing the most optimal things here and there. Although we've already run into the ghost in the mansion, so I mean, we might as well take the meat cleaver. By the way, yes, I could have thrown the branch, but 3 damage off 21 HP on a 3 damage sever was not going to save me. If I could spend both funds, maybe, but even then, I would be like at 1 HP, 1 stamina right now. So, how much would it have really helped me? By the way, we're in some hot trouble here. I would need to hit this, right? 9 HP. Yeah, I would need to hit that last one, but even then... Yeah, no, I would need to, because this wouldn't really get me anything. Aside from if I threw the branch and meat cleaver. Well, actually, let's find out. Let's throw the meat cleaver first, because that's the only one I don't remember. Okay, so we should be okay here. But I did have to throw all of this stuff, so... Yeah, and then we can Desperation this turn for 12 damage, which is more than 10, because I can do basic math most of the time. Master Bedroom Gum. If you hear noise in the background, it's because things are happening, so it's fine. But -2 reason. But yeah, if I die to stamina here, it's over. It's over. It's over for this run, but not for the rest of what I play. So I could drink this energy drink now, but I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna burn everything on my last mystery. We're definitely gonna take the guaranteed out here because 71% doom, and if we don't, wow, I seriously thought that usually the game loops events around, like you go through every single event in a location before you loop back, but I guess that's not the case. Also, we finally got the sewing kit, but we didn't run into the one encounter I would have liked to run into for the lock of hair to use the sewing kit. So, you know what? I mean, not like my charisma is going to get any higher, but... no, Fast Swimmer wouldn't have helped because only offense. No, because it's general. It's general, yeah, so... not that that helps me, so we'll just take Hot Bath, I guess, in case I don't know. Do we have Takshisan, by the way? If we have Heart of Darkness, but... that might spawn. Yeah, we have Herald, so the chance of getting that effect at all is much higher. I think how many events total? I'd have to look back into it, but yeah. So we lost Bath. Oh, that's why I haven't refilled, or maybe I just forgot, which is likely. But so I might have charisma checks, but I need the stamina now. So just in case, yeah. Well, okay. I don't know what mystery I'm running into. Also, we're leaving Shiro-san behind, so. Let's hope this monument asks for funds. Alright, let's hope it asks for funds again. Funds is the thing that doesn't increase in, like, right away, as opposed to... Well, no, that's not true, because it's 2-2, or for funds, 1-1, and then it increases by 1, and then it increases by 1, I think. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but... yeah, let's drink this energy drink now. That should get me a attack boost during an encounter, so... And we lost all our funds, but we have 2 empty bottles. We could throw these empty bottles as well, but let's stave out of funds. Again, I'm thinking all of this in the back of my head, so... Harold just wants to keep tormenting me, whatever. This is... What this is? Oh, this Bulletin! Bulletin, I need to visit the forest then. I thought I was in Botanist for some reason. Oh, by the way, no thing, but... It's fine, because we have spells to forget, so... By the way, that means I can't use Ashen Contract because that's going to push my doom too high where I don't want it to be. So, forget. Actually, I should have held on those because that way I could do desperate action plays. So, again, things like this, I admit I'm not being... for anyone who's clipped but still watching, yeah, again, I admit to not being the most efficient with my strats, so again, keeping myself low for desperate, which again, as long as you survive, it doesn't really matter. The MMORPG or the RPG argument where you just need to survive long enough, it doesn't matter if you survive with 1 HP, it's fine. The Slumpy Officer, on the other hand, so again, as I said, I get a free attack boost, which allows me to do 9 damage for 4 stamina, but 6 HP. That's really bad. Do I just want to run? Even if yeah, because I have a flashlight. I am leaning back, by the way. So the max amount of reason I can lose is 3 in the lighthouse. And I could rest. I had a my nose. So I would need at least 2 turns anyway. Or I could run for 5 doom, so... I made my decision. The empty... yeah, I could... Need to remember I could throw the empty bottle, but just in case I run into something really weird here, even though we're on encounter lockout, but... just throw something at me, just hit me. Max threat level village as well. But, yeah. I think that's okay. And again, I'm just gonna let this rock because unless I just happen to hit no, but Yeah. And we'll wait here, and we should be okay. And remember the note. I almost hit the left option. Alright, and so now, unless something really weird happens, we actually should survive no matter what. And we actually didn't get Heart of Darkness, so do we... Theoretically, from the way, if just from a design standpoint, as I get the last key and enter the lighthouse, it looks like there's going to be... oh, we could also throw that as well. There's going to be a total of 14, but... Which means there's also room to add in effects that put more, but maybe that's just because of the amount of slots there. Who knows? But so let's look. 3 stamina damage, light, Dalmatron, 3 reason damage, and we passed that. No Takushi-san. So, and if we do, it's not like we... I can rest here. I can rest here twice, so... Unless something really weird happens. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have played with that, but... Nonetheless, yeah, we can keep doing this, and we will heal something on the last one, just in case, for some reason, I messed up on the thing, and we get discipline, quote-unquote, there. This dexterity check is our last one. And let's just make ourselves look prettier. Yeah, so, doesn't really matter. I was just gonna heal there. And hey, Aiko, you are now the winner of ShiokaWaifu Wars. Not that my own mistakes have really done anything to help Kyrie and Aiko win faster, but if you're looking at this objectively, as we close this out in about 15 seconds, should I have won in six videos with either character? Probably, but if nothing else, again, this is not a commentary on which character is better. This is more something fun for me as we move on to challenges finally, until I think of another series to do, which, yeah, I do have another in mind, but I need to do a lot of challenges first. So without further ado, I hope you've liked watching. If you want to support me, support me. If you want to support me long term, I would like it if you could subscribe, but I respond to comments as well, and like the video and stuff. Anyway, Jared NMML, I won't take up more of your time. Hey, we're finally done with this.